U.S. economy heads into 1992 under the cloud of recession. In Moscow, fear amid the fireworks as the Russian Republic faces a tough new year. And a look back at the incredible year gone by. This is the CBS Evening News.
$280,000 people jammed in at this crossroads of the world to watch the 250-pound ball drop. And there'll be 2,000 cops along with them to try to maintain a relatively noisy peace.
Comebacks.
Get on your feet. Stand up and take some action. Yeah.
Gloria is back on her feet after last year's bus accident.
Physically, emotionally, I really feel ready to come back, and I'm just very happy that it's reached this moment, because I didn't know if this would ever come.
I feel better than I look. Don't worry, it's okay.
The old man of tennis showed the world he wasn't over the hill yet.
I'm going to be the next heavyweight champion of the world. Nobody can stop me.
Boxing great George Foreman still packing a powerful punch.
The package strategy didn't work. Several such tours simply bombed, partly because several acts on the bill had recently toured on their own, partly because of sheer lack of interest, and partly because tickets cost 20% more than they had just 2 years ago.
There's too many bands and not enough quality.
Time of their lives. It is New Year's Rockin' Eve, rockin' and rollin' with Boys to Men, Vanessa Williams, Simply Red, DJ Jazzy, Jeff the Fresh Prince, Restless Heart from Orlando, and Barry Manilow. Shannon, Doherty, and Stephen Baldwin, your hosts. It's all coming up here on New Year's Rockin' Eve, 20th year.
We are in Times Square, where we are freezing, and Penn and Teller are up high over the rest of the crowd, where we can hang lungers on hundreds of thousands of people.
MTV 92 with your host, Hammer. Special guest Cindy Crawford. Performances by Belle Biv DeVoe, EMF, Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, Naughty by Nature, Red Hot Chili Peppers, and live from their Use Your Illusion tour, Guns N' Roses. And now, your host, Hammer.
All right, it's New Year's Eve.
Still the one, that's my better half. We're still having fun, and you're still the one. You're still the one that makes me strong. Still the one I want to take.
Visit your South Florida Honda dealer, where you can lease a new 1992 Honda Accord LX.
Guns N' Roses crowd is filling up the stadium. Kerry, what's happening?
Well, they opened the gates here slightly before 4:30, and people already started to come in. Mom and Dad, if you decide to bring your kids to this concert tonight, remember this, Gate 7. That's the place you can bring your kids off, drop them off, they can enjoy the concert, and then sometime after midnight, before 6 in the morning, you want to come back and pick them back up. Guns N' Roses. Well, if you don't know much about them, think back to the early 60s, the Beatles. They were the anti-establishment. Well, as we head into this new year, a definition of the anti-establishment is most definitely Guns N' Roses.
If it seems noisier out there this New Year's Eve, it could be the nearly 3 million people added to the U.S. population this year. The Census Bureau estimates that as 1992 begins, the population stands at more than 253.5 million. 1991 is already over down under in Australia, the first stop for President Bush on his way to Asia.
There's a song written by Mr. Paul McCartney. That we kind of felt was kind of like summed it up for us, kind of like a Welcome to the Jungle 2 type thing. It's called Live and Let Die. When you were young and your heart.
Something new for 92. Kids the shine. Bell Biv DeVoe off the Hootie Mac album.
To me, you just can't show it.
Yeah, baby, what's up, man? Yo, what's up?
Can you excuse me, please? We're trying to do a video here, if you don't mind.
To do this.
Okay. A little bit later. So you hang in there, and we'll get to you right before midnight.
All right,
I'll be right back right after this. Kadeem Hardison.
Yes.
I already told everybody my resolution was to quit smoking. I did
And
that.
I hope this time it's for good.
Well, I did it a couple of weeks ago to take the pressure off, you know, the Tonight thing. So far I want to kill something.
Liberal sentiments were seen to be running amok at many colleges and universities in the guise of political correctness, a movement that sought to restrict free speech and academic inquiry in the name of a fashionable political orthodoxy. In PC lingo, blacks were to be called African Americans, plainly disabled people were only differently abled, and short people, in one extremely silly locution, were said to be vertically challenged. There were also serious questions raised about exactly what facts were being taught in the name of multiculturalism.
My victory.
Even Italian leather. Come to Cars New Year's Day. With just 8 hours to shop, time is running out. Cars, when ordinary furnishings just won't do.
Sometimes you get another chance. If you missed it, or if you just can't get enough, don't miss this exclusive New Year's Eve rebroadcast of Madonna. See the tour that sparked the movie, that once again created a sensation. Madonna, Blonde Ambition World Tour. Catch it one last time.
Record sales were down 11% the first half of the year. Another milestone for the music industry was the advent of a new charting system called SoundScan, which revolutionized the all-important Billboard charts. SoundScan computers tally sales as soon as records are purchased. New acts suffered, but rap and country benefited from the new system, and country star Garth Brooks went to #1 twice with the same record.
Who the hell is Garth Brooks? That is one of these questions nobody really seems to know.
All the other chumps, and they are about to be major chumped by Fox, the leader, the ruler, and the king of television, because we're going to drop that ball 1 minute early, man. We did it. We are not lying to you. The ball is going to go while these other cats are pimping shampoo, man. While they are selling stuff, we're going to be dropping that ball 1 minute early. Now, you're going to think we're messing with you, but we're not. Believe me on this. Don't click around, because you will miss the Times Square drop. It is going to drop a minute early while the other guys are in commercial.
Is that a great new Pepsi can or what?
Introducing a whole new way to look at Pepsi and Diet Pepsi.
It's beautiful.
In 10 seconds, we'll wish you a little early Happy New Year. Thanks ever so much for making us a part of your party.
The ball has hit bottom 1 minute early from Times Square. This is it, the biggest party in history. The ball has dropped early. The crowd is going nuts. Goodbye, 1991. You are ghosting history. That's what everybody thinks here, but it's happened a minute early because we are coming up in about 45 seconds to the real midnight. The other networks are just clicking on now. They have missed it.
To CNN's viewers around the globe, we are here in Times Square, several 100,000 people down below us cheering.
TNT creates a monstrous night of mad scientist movies coming New Year's Eve on TNT.
Whatever New Year's Eve party you happen to be at, Father, this kiss is for you.
Thanks to everybody for coming out. Peace and Happy New Year to everybody.
Okay, our next guest.
I'm going to plant 50,000 trees this year.
By yourself?
Yes.
Well, that's interesting. Capital Metro is offering free fares this New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. Tonight, buses will be running according to regular weekday schedules, and tomorrow on New Year's Day, buses will be running according to a Sunday schedule. Capital Metro officials say they're offering the free service so people can enjoy themselves without having to worry about drinking and driving. Also, Yellow Checker Cab is offering its Safe Ride Home program, offering a free ride to those who've partied too much, as long as the fare is no more than $15.
You know, all that pressure to have fun.
Yeah. I really hate that part, too.
Yeah. So what do you say we'll just forget about the party and stay here?
Stay here?
Well, yeah. You know, we could order a pizza, maybe play some cards, and watch the ball drop on TV.
Yeah. Yeah, right, Kevin.
Warren Lustig and Mara Altschuler put that together. That's 1991, and that's our news. I'm Connie Chung, sitting in for Dan Rather. I'll see you again tomorrow night. Thank you for joining us, and for all of us at CBS News, good night and Happy New Year.